The movie begins in New York City at the famous Plaza Hotel. Charlie Hudson arrives alone to prepare for his wedding. His fiancée Claire is away on a business trip in Europe, leaving him to handle the arrangements himself. At the same time, Anna Penn also arrives at the hotel. Her fiancé David is also away, meaning she must organize their wedding by herself as well. Neither of them realizes their lives are about to change. At first, they only notice each other briefly in the lobby. Then again in the elevator. Their interactions are awkward but memorable. There's an immediate chemistry between them, even though they're both already engaged. Charlie settles into his room while Anna relaxes upstairs. Later that evening, Anna accidentally falls asleep in the bathtub. Water overflows onto the floor and leaks into Charlie's room below. Maintenance workers rush upstairs while Charlie follows to investigate the problem himself. This awkward accident finally leads to their proper introduction. Instead of becoming angry, Charlie jokes about the situation, making Anna laugh despite her embarrassment. They discover they both enjoy classic Frank Sinatra songs and old romantic movies. The conversation feels natural and easy. Neither wants it to end. The next morning, Charlie and Anna run into each other again while handling wedding plans around the city. They visit stores, discuss invitations, decorations, and schedules. Employees constantly make sarcastic jokes about marriage and divorce, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere. Although they barely know each other, Charlie and Anna begin spending more time together naturally. Both relationships already feel emotionally distant compared to this new connection. Charlie invites Anna to dinner. Their conversation becomes more personal. Anna reveals she's a teacher who always believed love was supposed to feel magical and meaningful. Charlie admits he used to work as a police officer. However, he quit after failing to save a suicidal child during a tragic incident. The guilt completely changed his life. Now he spends most of his time writing instead. Anna realizes Charlie hides deep emotional pain behind his humor. For the first time in a long while, Charlie feels truly understood. Meanwhile, Charlie's best friend Henry meets Anna's friend Tracy. Henry is loud, sarcastic, and constantly drinking. Tracy immediately notices he uses humor to hide loneliness. The two begin flirting constantly. Unlike Charlie and Anna's emotional connection, Henry and Tracy communicate through teasing and jokes. Still, there's clearly genuine attraction underneath the comedy. Charlie and Anna continue helping each other with wedding preparations. But every conversation slowly creates more doubt about their current relationships. Anna realizes her fiancé David is emotionally distant and obsessed with routines and perfection. Charlie also begins questioning whether Claire truly understands him anymore. The more time Charlie and Anna spend together, the more obvious their connection becomes. Anna meets with her mother to discuss the wedding. Her mother openly criticizes David, warning Anna that marrying someone emotionally rigid could make her unhappy forever. Later, David's mother accidentally proves the point through her own controlling personality and obsessive behavior. Anna becomes increasingly uncertain about the marriage. Charlie decides to create a special evening for Anna. He arranges a romantic horse carriage ride through New York City. The streets glow under the city lights while soft music plays nearby. Charlie opens champagne while nervously trying to act relaxed. Anna laughs at his awkwardness. As the carriage moves through Central Park, the conversation grows deeper. Charlie admits he hasn't felt emotionally alive in years. Anna listens carefully without judging him. For several quiet seconds, they simply stare at each other. Charlie slowly leans closer as if about to kiss her. But Anna turns away at the last moment. She reminds him they are both engaged. The atmosphere immediately becomes painful and complicated. Back in her room, Anna struggles emotionally. Part of her feels happier than she has in years. Another part feels guilty. Meanwhile, Charlie meets Henry downstairs at the hotel bar. Henry quickly notices Charlie's emotional state. Eventually, Charlie admits the truth. He thinks he's falling in love with Anna. Henry jokes at first but later becomes serious, telling Charlie that real connections like this are rare. The next morning, Claire unexpectedly arrives at the hotel. Her presence immediately changes everything. Claire is elegant, intelligent, and successful. But her relationship with Charlie feels emotionally cold. Anna watches them together from a distance and realizes she's jealous. That realization frightens her. She tries convincing herself that her feelings for Charlie are temporary. Deep down, she knows they are not. Wedding preparations continue. Claire talks excitedly about future plans while Charlie barely pays attention. At the same time, David discusses schedules and practical details with Anna, but there's little emotional warmth between them. Both Charlie and Anna begin imagining different futures. Meanwhile, Henry continues spending time with Tracy. One evening, after drinking too much, Henry finally admits how lonely he really feels. He jokes constantly because he's afraid people won't like the real him. Tracy comforts him instead of mocking him. This becomes an important emotional turning point for Henry. Charlie finally decides he cannot hide his feelings anymore. He searches for Anna throughout the hotel and eventually finds her sitting alone. Nervously, he tells her the truth. He says she changed him completely. That being around her made him feel alive again. Anna becomes emotional because she feels exactly the same way. But fear overwhelms her. Instead of admitting her feelings, she pushes him away and insists they are making a mistake. Charlie is devastated. After the confession, both try distancing themselves emotionally. Charlie spends more time alone writing. Anna focuses on teaching and wedding plans. But neither can stop thinking about the other. Everyday moments constantly remind them of their connection. At the same time, Henry's drinking problem worsens until he finally realizes he needs help. After embarrassing himself publicly, he joins Alcoholics Anonymous. Tracy supports him completely. Slowly, Henry begins rebuilding his life. Months go by. Charlie and Anna no longer see each other. But emotionally, neither truly moves on. Charlie begins writing seriously again, inspired by their relationship. Meanwhile, Anna continues teaching children while quietly feeling emotionally empty. One day, Anna discovers Charlie has published a novel. As she reads it, she slowly realizes the story is about them. The emotional conversations. The carriage ride. The loneliness. Everything. The book becomes Charlie's way of finally expressing everything he could never fully say. After finishing the book, Anna finally accepts the truth. She loves Charlie. Not because he's exciting or different, but because he understood her completely. Now she wants to find him. Anna reconnects with Tracy, and together they search for Charlie. They discover he has returned to police work. At the same time, Henry proudly reveals he has remained sober for months. His life is finally improving too. Charlie responds to a dangerous rooftop situation involving a suicidal young girl. The event mirrors the tragedy that once destroyed his confidence years earlier. At first, Charlie freezes emotionally. But this time, he refuses to fail. He calmly speaks to the girl and slowly gains her trust. Eventually, he successfully saves her. For Charlie, This moment represents emotional healing and redemption. After the rescue, Charlie walks away emotionally exhausted. Then he sees Anna waiting nearby. For a moment, neither speaks. Everything they tried denying is finally obvious. Anna admits she was afraid of uncertainty and change. But now she understands she cannot ignore what they feel anymore. Charlie smiles softly. This time, there are no interruptions or excuses. They finally kiss. The film ends with Charlie and Anna getting married, proving that sometimes the right person appears unexpectedly when two lost people meet at exactly the right moment. Subscribe for more accurate movie recaps with no fake story additions.